This game has flashing lights. If you or a family member have a known history of epileptic seizures, please be careful about watching this video. If this does occur, please call emergency backup ASAP. Thank you for watching, and now enjoy the video. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, the last thing we were doing in Metaphor was...
This heat is such a bother. All right.
Right, we're gonna tell this guy up here
This is the best.
about the adventure.
Amazing.
It's satisfying way.
Hang on.
If you visit the legendary tower north of the city, for instance.
All right then. Where to?
Let's go. Really?
Mm.
This place. And right there's a labyrinth. Here's where we are now.
All right then.
Also... fragrant spice? Where would I find fragrant spice? Head to Cracklet. Cattle Rocket Road.
All right
In
then.
materia.
Where to?
Let's go.
I'm just incredulous.
What'll I do here?
I won't be forgiving that anytime soon.
Excuse me?
How would you prefer a...
Can we talk? Thank you, mister.
There you go. I would just give you money anyway, because, you know,
Forgiving that anytime soon.
All right then.
take it to your families
Where
and
to?
stuff like that, you know?
Where to?
Let's go. Really?
All right then.
Fine.
Where to?
We'll go somewhere just to get this thing activated. Actually,
All right
hold on.
then. What now?
Oh,
Really?
Let's see here.
We'll face danger here.
Let's see here. It's let.
well, I guess we can hang out with Hazame. Now it reminds to carry out the plan of Altberry. The question is, where does the spear fit into our schemes? My apologies, but I must ask a favor of you, specifically concerning my son Ern. I like to search the village. Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
I'm in your debt.
Not even a question. On guard for monsters, we made our way cautiously by carriage to the fortress near Hazame village. By Adawa's account, the remains weren't anywhere in the village. He searched homes, streets, and even crawl spaces, but found no sign of it. Yet it is surely a work of a villager. No doubt they hid the urn somewhere and it would not be found. They not have had much time since moment to hide it to avoid arousing suspicions, which means our culprit must have.
Sure.
No.
A village. A villager disagrees with us, but isn't speaking out directly, and then suddenly they found themselves alone with the urn. They then seized the bones and hurry outside of the village in act of impulse.
Then
If true, we're sure to find some traces on the road leading to the village. Let's keep an eye out to move along. There it is.
Oh,
Thank goodness, and the bones inside are safe.
Right.
Whatever it takes to hold my son in my arms once again. This place haphazard in the shadow of a tree. Easily found. It is suggests to me the culprit did not truly wish to be lost to me forever. I can only think that as long as I give up on laying my son to rest here, that will satisfy them.
however,
But is that truly how this should end?
What?
that's
It's the villagers. If they didn't want my son buried there, I would rather have them have been told. Had we talked openly, perhaps we could have found a spot of mutual satisfaction. But they stack no claim, hid themselves outright, and played at accepting me, demonstrating cowardice to one they deem an outsider. Thus a tendency to run deep. Sorry, I'm still like half asleep right now. Yes, but the villagers' isolation has manifested it dramatically. With such a shadow cast, their trade and relations may never recover. There are children in the village too. Ought we really turn our backs to the village such as this, one that grows poor and more isolated by the day?
Listen.
Right.
Children have no say in where they are born. Their environment is the product of the adults who raise them, and it falls to the adults to take responsibility for that. It's not wrong. He's not wrong. I like to speak with Tajiri. I think that's how you say the name. I don't remember how to actually say the name. And the others once again.
For our future.
My time with you all has changed me for the better. Now the time has come to pass that favor on to the villagers. Oh, only 2 more.
I found a way to change. Surely they too.
Can I ask you to indulge my selfishness just a little bit longer?
My thanks.
Thank you. Let's head back for today and return when we're ready.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Speaking of which,
Since we got some time before the fake lance is ready, I let Basilio and Fidelio know that we're going to settle in here for a little bit. And I can't imagine the response to that with a chummy little nod and smile. Harley. So I made something up about how the tide was too unstable to sell on. I mean, what's one more little lie on top of the heap? They brought it, I think.
Most helpful.
Is that so? Well, that works out in our favor. Now we must simply carry on as we normally do, doing all the usual activities so as not to arouse their suspicions. God damn, it's even harder. 40.
Well, then.
just lovely.
That's
All
great.
right, then.
Let's go. Hey,
It's mostly her that I'm more
What
worried
do you
about.
think?
We've a special sale today.
Man, just a lot of stuff I can sell. Hey, hello. Increased damage against undead type monsters. It is better on damage, but I kind of like how increased strength of all spells. It's just reduce the damage from being hit by your weakness. Oh, I have one more.
What now?
A purple. You might actually benefit from this.
We've a special sale today.
Now then. 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 Now then.
Okay.
Now then. 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 Now then.
Okay.
All right then. All right then. Go.
Let's get all the potions kind of done with.
I beg your pardon.
All right then.
Guess I have to go down.
I usually do pretty well. Hey, mister.
Ah, hello.
It's a lot of money.
Hey, mister.
What's it now?
What do you want to do?
Well, isn't that...
All right then.
Well,
Where to?
Let's go.
time to go to all the potion shops.
Yeah?
goods are cheap today.
Well,
Yeah?
This is on sale.
We've a sale going on.
okay. Now we
All
go
Where
to
to?
Materia.
Let's go.
Potion salad. I need your strongest potions.
Thank you.
I hope people get that. I say that reference so much this game. Oh, I have one more
All right,
place I
then.
need to go.
Where to?
That's the main capital. I need the potion.
Let's go.
I like how potions are sold like between all three.
And what is it you want?
All right then.
Well,
Where to?
Let's go.
So that's what it's come to.
All right then.
Let's go.
Are we departing?
yes, but I need to see
Now then.
if there's any gauntlet runners anywhere. I don't see any. We haven't been over here yet, so we'll find her.
Here's where
We could.
Let's see. It's your call.
Great.
What to pick? All right then.
Alright, we have something to grow. I also have something to cook.
All right.
Now then,
I've heard tell that you mean to cook with dough today. In that case, you were right to summon me. Dough is the most delicate ingredient, and those who lack experience often go afoul of it. But you are in luck today, lad, for I was raised in the grain belt, and our dough shall rise to my standards. You know what? This is probably what they actually did. I'm not.
don't lose focus. In days gone by,
Okay. Now, let's and grow.
Hey, whoa.
Remember to leave us some space in between the seeds. They.
It's coming our way!
Okay.
Hey, would you mind not just barging in on us?
Let's give you a try, eh?
I'll show you. Raging fire! There's more! Come on! More of them? I call upon a royal finish them off! We're clear! Gale! For all that we strive for!
Yeah, I was about to say I should be able to do that.
There's no way I'm stopping here.
Just another hero of light.
The Gauntlet Runner at last arrives at an encampment as darkness overcomes the wilds. Nightfall, the time of hunting for monster kind. Even with the Gauntlet Runner, it is no time for travel, as monsters come more alive with every breath. The thirst for adventure is quenched.
All right then. All right then.
That would be a good time to
Let's go!
do that.
Come on!
Stretch.
Got it.
I guess the magic igniter didn't produce enough. I'll just clean the underside of the shelves. Pretty much what it always says.
Okay? Hey! sleep is dirty fighting!
Let's give you a try, eh? Let's have a sport of inventive ingenuity.
Isn't these things actually...
Masked dancer! Howling hitting the final act!
Observe for all the great strive for!
Are you kidding me? That didn't do a thing!
Perhaps not. Staying on the defensive.
Seizing their chance while Hulkenberg's anxious. Juna's been burned.
Let's go!
They go for her. She's dying.
Stay sharp! Son of
That's the spirit.
Behold this power. More
Reinforcements?
enemies. Brace yourselves. Hulkenberg's been burned. Show you. If she gets hit, she's in big trouble. Gale! Captain, you've been burned.
Let justice
You'll take
prevail.
more damage this way, so be
I
careful.
was like, I'm not dealing with that.
Let's keep this up.
Appreciated. See you.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Speaking of which,
Just getting the lands was a lot of work, and now we have to prepare for our next operation. How we choose to use our time on this journey is going to make all the difference. That's right, we need to make the most of the 5 days we have left until we
What
depart.
do you want to do?
We should, yeah, that's a great.
What should I do? All right then. Where to?
Okay, what's the plan?
Now then.
Actually, hold on.
Goodbye.
I need to talk to her. I need to talk to him. I don't even know where she is. Alright. I can talk to everyone. I did not realize that. Okay. So.
so what should we do?
Now then.
Oh, giving it some thought? Want to go back?
All right then. Where to?
Let's go.
I didn't realize I would waste an entire another day.
So that's what it's come to.
Think I'll forget this, do ya?
Eh?
If I detect a scent of food on you, I will judge its worthiness, so please just...
Cheers.
This is a dish you
Hey.
choose? It would seem a little, there's a little more than plain white bread. However, that distinct aroma, the gentle fragrance of fresh milk. You have used the mellow milk that Materia prides itself on.
What are you playing at?
The soothing.
Sure, but
Indeed, the people of this town needed a dish like this. I'm sure it will help them spark up to move forward again.
appreciate it.
Even I cannot hide my admiration. As promised, your reward.
Mission accomplished.
I wanted to bring smiles back to the faces of the townspeople here, and yet I think of no way to accomplish it. You, however, you provided a most brilliant answer, one that provides you genuinely care for this town and its people from the bottom of your heart. As such, I would be delighted to offer you my support in the
Lovely,
future.
that.
It's a lesson I learned in my years at the Royal Palace. Once upon a time, the previous king too strove to make the country a better place. But at a certain point, the king lost the will to carry on. I hope you will not end up the same way. And now I fear I must take my leave. Why I am going to cook for the people of Materia. The wounds of their hearts have not yet healed after all. And having tasted the dish you provided, I find all the zeal in my cooking renewed. I have much to learn before I perfect my craft.
Cheers.
If by chance you were to become king, I would not be opposed to working in the royal palace once again. And now, farewell.
Yeah!
All right then.
Well, that quest is done.
What now?
I got a stroll. Brylehaven, angles and squared.
All right then. Where to?
Let's go!
Say,
Grand, isn't it?
What now?
Forsaken Tower.
Fancy a bit of info? Want in on this?
Because most people normally stay away from the Forsaken Tower, it has become a complete den of monsters. Monsters. Ew. The Forsaken Tower is here, and it's really in the middle of nowhere, isn't it?
It's a campground. We'll face danger here.
This would take
It's your call.
1, 2, 3, 4 days. This would take 1,
It's your
2,
call.
3,
We'll
4,
face
5
danger.
days. This would be shorter.
And there's a campground.
Called Orcas.
Just between
Be
us.
careful when it stores up power. The next attack will hurt. Let's say so. Keep your defense up. But I've heard that if you can remove its buff before its next attack, the rampage won't be bad. Fortunately, it also seems to be weak against dark magic. That means whenever I do that quest line,
Grand, isn't it?
All right then. What now?
Foreman and Golden Deer Hearth of Virgin Island. Virga Island.
Where to?
Let's go.
Ask this person about the deer.
Fancy a bit of info? Want in on this?
Antipath and Moan are dead. If you die on this island, you can expect your bones to rest there for eternity. But the monsters have been on a rampage lately, and we haven't been able to mourn anyone. The area has become a stomping ground for Coccasadors. Perhaps you've heard of them before. They're big birds like a monster. They prefer to prey on the small and fleshy, so be sure to fortify your defense before facing them. They have a skill that repels non-magic attacks. We know fire is effective against them, but no one is able to defeat it. So don't use anyone that doesn't use magic. So all magic users.
Want in on this? Just between us.
The champion strengthens it. And magic. Weak to fire.
Want in on this?
No one dares to go near it, though. Technically, it is not far from the island, but due to the way the creature occurrence flow, one approaches cycling north.
But wait,
Oh.
That's...
We'll face
Wait, why
danger.
can't I just not go
Here's
from
where
here
we
to...
are
Oh,
now.
because
We'll
it's a
face
whirlpool
danger
here.
here.
It's a long trip, because I still have stuff to do here.
We'll face
1,
danger.
2,
The village.
3, 4, 5 days. It will take us in the entire week, so...
You don't say.
Just between us. Cheers.
This one, I don't think here. Let's see bottom worth of stories.
Say there.
All right then. What now?
Gunner Commander. That's cool. It would take 3 days to get there. It'll also take 3 days to get there. Okay. This is a hunt. This is a hunt. This is a hunt. This is a hunt.
All right then. Go. What now?
It'll take us 2 days to get there, so maybe I wait until I'm like here to do all the other side stuff. And to carry out the plans, all the questions.
That's why.
So I need.
All right then.
Damn, my tolerance is even low. I need to get all that stuff up. You, I can do though.
Ah, just you.
So it is you. You seem unscattered. Have, of course.
Now then.
Here's the leash. Today's job is to walk it. It's been itching to get out lately. Keeps making a fuss. Walk it around the capital so it quiets down and gets the energy out of its system. You can't be seen coming in and out of here. If you've no questions, then get to it. I need a plushie of it, Atlas. I need a plushie. Anyway. It's like Jeff the Shock. I would totally buy a plushie of Jeff the Shock. Seems you have taken a liking to you.
But
I could hear it from downstairs. Don't get it too excited. This is on you too, dog. A simple walk couldn't be enough for you to let your guard down.
Listen.
ah,
It trusted you unconditionally, sight unseen, and you think that makes it smart? Sure, whatever you say.
hopeless.
I never liked this thing ever since the first time I laid eyes on it. It was on the side of the road, buried from the neck down, head bleeding too, probably hit by a rock at some point.
It's over.
It could have been given up and died, but it looked into my eyes and whimpered. I hated the sight of it.
In those days.
I was once a stray myself. My earliest memory is fighting a dog over a scrap of meat covered in dirt and getting bitten for my trouble. Wherever I went, I found my hunger and violence. So I robbed and stole anything and everything. I fought and I strived.
It's a living hell.
Really?
I never have guessed to see who you are now. What am I doing talking to a child about this?
Just a fantasy.
Just like a dog, I let my guard down like a fool. Never mind, forget what I said.
No.
Why?
And what will you do once you know? Are you really prepared for that information? No matter, while you're on the subject, one word of advice.
Listen.
This world is a bottomless hell, a bog of endless musk, and you trust another person to keep you afloat in it. You'll feel the sludge close over your head soon enough.
Don't ever forget
to survive, you must need the strength to make your way through the musk. Or muck. Nobody can do it for you, and indeed nobody else should. You need your own strength. And I say that will within our powers.
Therefore,
in addition, I'd like to provide one other reward. I'm sure you're aware that there's a man in the town tasked the exchanging mag obtained from the hunting monsters and the like. I'll put in a word with him and they're more flexible with you. Not just here in Grand Trad, across the kingdom.
no pain can stop me now. Even then,
I should be the only one talking. You owe me some secret of yours after that. So, what does the throne mean to you, really?
You there.
What's...
Honestly,
I hated it.
If it were anyone else telling me that, I'll kill them where they stood. But for now, I restrain myself. I can tell what you're thinking at all, but I'll expose the true nature eventually.
I'm off.
That's all for today. Come by again when you can. I'm sure the dog will be delighted to see you. And the cow just doze off in his own little world. And wow, I have 94,000.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Speaking of which,
The Colosseum in Brevard Heaven looks to be thriving these days. And with the expedition here, there haven't been any empty seats in days. We can participate as well, no? I'm sure the ferryman knows where it is.
well then.
just lovely.
Mister!
Oh, mister, you're here. That reminds me, I have Nurse Captain Ryan. Wow, that's a huge river and that thing in the waterfall, right? I've never seen one of them before. Do waterfalls always have faces underneath them? I see, so there really is a place like that outside Grand Trad. Wow, you really walked on the bottom of the sea? The walls are waves. How did you know they were going to fall on you? I see, so there really is a place outside like that.
Thank you.
Miss, I'll ask Miss Fabienne if we could hang them up on the inn walls. if I look at the pictures, I stop feeling lonely because I think of you on your journey, and you can come back and look at them too, right? I have something to tell you, mister. I talked to Miss Fabione and I wanted to talk to Papa too. And I wanted to ask you something too. Actually, never mind, it's nothing. I want to go to the cathedral. Miss Fabienne said that Papa was always watching over people.
That's why.
So I thought if Papa was watching over me too, then maybe I could talk to him. Go then.
Yeah.
The guard at the entrance reluctantly let us in at Maria's pleading. I wonder if Papa heard me.
Hold on.
I told him that I'm sorry.
By
I
the
thought
way,
Papa had abandoned me, but I was wrong, so I told him I was sorry. Miss Fabienne said I could tell her anything, so I talked to her about the whole lot of things.
So,
I told her about Papa and how lonely I was after he was gone. She listened to me. I was wrong the whole time.
yeah.
Papa's job, do you think I could do it too? Miss Fabienne told me his job was to make sure everyone's okay.
Papa.
I love when Papa made sure I was okay. When I cried, he'll give me a really big hug. That always made me feel better.
That's why.
So I want to be like Papa. I want to make sure everyone else is okay too. Oh, but I don't know how to fight. Does that mean I can't do it then?
In that case.
Huh?
That's really all I have to do?
Okay.
Then I'll do it. First, I'm going to make sure that Miss Fabienne is okay. I wonder what I can do to make her happy. What's something that Miss Fabienne wants? She says she doesn't need anything like pretty clothes, so I was thinking flowers and some snacks and a new sign. She always says the sign got beaten up by the weather. If I make it look pretty again, do you think that will make her happy? Alright,
Wow.
I'll do it. I'll do just that. I'll make the new sign. Then this one will have Papa and Miss Fabienne and me and you all smiling together.
Really?
I want you to be on the sign too, because you're my treasure. Oh. There's some stories in this.
I'm okay.
Oh wait, do you know how to make a sign, mister? Don't forget, it also has to be pretty. I don't know this.
If so.
Let's ask Norris. He's quite good at drawing.
Huh?
Is that the person who drew those pictures of your journey?
Yeah.
I want to come with you. I want to talk to Mr. Norris.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Bye.
Okay. See ya, boy.
All right then.
I need to get my imagination out, right? What is something to get my imagination
All right
up?
then.
Wait, what?
What now?
What is the imagination sign again? It's the storm. Okay.
All right then. Where to?
Let's go.
Say,
Just go straight.
Pardon me.
As if you sought to denounce Satanism itself. I take it, you're angry. No, I only have a towel I like you to hear. My intent is not to criticize. It is a thought-provoking folktale I imagine you have not heard. When I saw you at the expedition, I was reminded of it. Reminded you of folktale. I admit I'm curious. If I listen to his story, I think it'll hone my imagination. Listen to the story.
A long time ago.
Once upon a time in a farewell village, there lived an old woman with a talent for making miracles, remedies said to cure any illness. But the people of the village despised her medicine, which had a deeply unpleasant taste. It also had a terrible side effect, causing terrible pain, as though the entire body were being stabbed with needles. Ow. Some even told her, I would rather die than endure such a fate. Still, they should not deny the effectiveness, and though they were reluctant, they sought her medicine when it was necessary. But one day a man came to the village. The man said, I make better medicine than the old woman potion. And from his pocket he pulled a vial of sweet-smelling liquid and handed it to one of the sick. The sick man, who had been taking the woman's medicine for years, always looked ill. He eyed the vial in disgust, but after he quaffed it, his eyes widened in surprise. It tastes like a sweet fruit, he said, and suddenly the pain and suffering of his malady vanished.
That too.
The people were stunned by the medicine effectiveness. The villagers begged the man for all the medicine he had. It was not cheap, but they offered the man what money and crops they could. They grew furious with the old woman as well. How dare you deceive us with poison disguised as medicine, they said. The woman looked as though she might deny the accusations, but then slightly continue making her doubts. However, the people no longer were interested in her medicine. They shouted abuse at her, calling her a fraud, and eventually they drove her from the town. Is that time already?
All good.
All right. Well then.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Well then.
I should go talk to him.
All right then.
Well,
What now?
I'm gonna stop it for right now. But we're literally just gonna go back to this game. Literally. I'm gonna go get some food. Food should be here. So, yeah, I'll be back in about 30-ish minutes. So, yeah. Hello everyone, if you like this video then don't hesitate to check out the channel, where I upload my playthroughs, thoughts on games, and many other videos based around video games. If you want to see when the next video goes up, then don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button. Hope everyone has a great morning, afternoon, evening, or night, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Bye!